Here we go. I don't know how to pause the live, y'all. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is my first live, y'all, so I hope that it's working and y'all can hear me. Let me get y'all situated. Let's see. Trying to get you back on the... I might have to stop and restart, y'all. Let's try Reese's Pieces. Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, great. I guess I'm so used to hearing myself. But let me get situated so I can start unboxing, y'all. Thank you for your patience. I might have to go out and come back in. And I don't even know how to pause this, y'all. Let's see. Is it paused? Okay. I think I got it now, y'all. Okay, thank you in the chat. And let me see if I can... Give me just a moment, y'all. I'm going to start unboxing. There we go. Maybe not. Okay. A few are coming in. Give me one more minute. And I'm just troubleshooting, y'all. This is my first live. So I want to be able to see you all's comments as well. Thank you for your patience. Let me do one more thing. Switch back. Okay, can y'all see? Okay, I'm trying to get to the chat, y'all. Give me just a moment. So that way I can respond back to y'all while I am unboxing at the same time. I see we have quite a few night owls in here too. Here we are. Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. So I will go ahead and get started now that I can see y'all's comments, and I think it looks okay. Well, good day, everyone. I'm OlaMaye, and welcome to my channel. Today, you all, is day 16 of 16 days of Coach in May, and we have a Coach unboxing. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all know this box here is a shoe box. So let's see which shoes they are. I did let you all know in a previous video that I had one more pair of wedges, and these are it. And this is in the color chalk and a signature canvas. And this is the style code for it right there. Size and everything. Long foot gang, y'all already know. So let's take a look and see what we got. I think the box looked bigger, unless it's because my feet are long. Maybe that's why the box looks big. But it may look bigger because I had to turn my camera around the long way versus the, I guess that's horizontal way is vertical. So maybe that's why it looks big. If not, it's because my feet are long and the box is big. All right. So this is the shoe, y'all, and I have shared this on my community post twice because they went even more on sale on Amazon, which I was surprised, and they have many sizes available. So the most recent price that I saw on Amazon was $105. But when I ordered these, I think my first pair I ordered from Bloomingdale's, and then the remainder of them, I got them from Macy's. Excuse me, and if y'all don't know, Macy's and Bloomingdale's are pretty much connected from what I have discovered. I did not know that. So a lot of times their prices and everything will mirror. They'll be pretty much the same. And if y'all are watching and you have not seen my community post today, I will apologize because y'all, I tried to go through the comments on the Dooney and Burke video so that I could do the drawing today. I did not realize that it was so many entries, and they're over 100, almost 120, I believe. And y'all, I didn't even get halfway through the list. Like I said on my community post a few minutes ago, my eyes started to cross. So I have delayed the drawing until Sunday. And I will show y'all my list that I started on. Don't talk about my handwriting, y'all. But this is the Dooney list. And this is just 52. And I started to write on the back. And then I thought about, well, if I change the method to just like cut out the names and pull from a hat, I can't do that if I write on the back. So I rewrote them over here. So I ended up stopping at like 61. So y'all, it's at least 50 more entries that's going to go just for the Dooney and Burke. And then there's about, I think it's at 157 comments for the coach. So I need to go through both of those, see which your comments are just comments and which ones are entries. So I apologize, y'all, that the drawing is not today. I really wanted to get to the drawing so that I can announce the winners and get the prizes out, but it will be Sunday. So I hope they have a tool for that. It needs to be a shortcut because that would absolutely save me some time. The way that I did it before, I entered the names in an app, and it was like spin the wheel. So I tapped the button and it chose from all the names that I entered. So since I'm writing the names down first, then I have to go back and type them into the app, and that's why I knew it was going to take forever. It was going to be way past midnight, but I'm going to see if there's an easier way to do it, especially if YouTube does have an app in which that I can just kind of use the app to filter through the comments possibly. So thank you for that. I'll absolutely look through to see if that's an option. because the best way to do it, I didn't want to rush through and miss anyone. On top of that, like I said, I need to do both videos. I had no idea so many people had entered, y'all. But it will be Sunday. But this is the shoe, y'all, in canvas. A close-up of it. Coach inside the sole. Signature C's there. If y'all can see the signature C's with the light. Can y'all see that? And this is like an off-white. But this was probably the shoe that I was undecided on the most, because I didn't know if I would really wear it much or if I had anything that really goes with it. But to me, it's kind of a neutral color since it's not really a bright white. So I figured that I could kind of wear it with whatever I want to. And if y'all know, since the shoes are chalk, then what's in that box is probably chalk as well. Thank y'all for being patient with my first live video. This is quicker also, because if I would have recorded, I would have had to take time to record and then go back, do any editing to it, and then upload it. So that would have taken longer also. So then it would have been day 17 of of Coach in May and not 16. So, but these are the shoes, y'all. Has anyone picked up any of these colors? It comes in denim, the burnished amber, which I did share with you all. I shared the denim also. And it came in a couple of solid colors, a black with like a suede, and a suede like a honey color. And it came in at least maybe 5 different colors. So, but those are the shoes. Let's get to the bag. And y'all, I did order this from Saks Fifth Avenue, and they wrapped it so cutely, as you can see. The ASMR of my unboxing. I saw that in a comment, y'all, of sometime last year. I had to Google it. I had no idea what ASMR was. But thank you. I realized after I Googled it that that was a compliment. I had no idea what that was. But after more research, I found out that it is very, very popular, should I say. I had no idea. But thank you for that. All right, y'all. So let's unwrap this beautifully wrapped Saks Fifth Avenue box. They really double knotted the bow on here. I can't just pull it and... Oh, yes, I can. And can you all see this okay? I hope the lighting is okay, because I didn't see a way to make it even brighter. But is everything looking okay? The suede and the sand color is pretty. I thought about that also, because it has the signature cedar and silver on the top part here. I don't know if I shared those. The C is there, and all of this is the sand color, but those are pretty. I thought about getting those too, because that's a color you can absolutely wear with just about anything and get more wear out of them. All right, y'all. So it is another tabby, but this is a soft tabby. Now this is supposed to be chalk, but it looks more cream to me. So I'm definitely going to put these beside the shoes to see how it looks, if they are indeed the same color or not. Yes, it's easy to wear out wedges and need to replace them. But if you get a wedge in a color that you know you're going to wear a lot, it's fun to wear them out, and then it's fun to replace them. So I can absolutely understand that. Okay, so before we go inside, as you see, it does have the gold brass signature C on the closure. They have the straps and everything attached, so I'll need to detach them. That'll make it much easier to give a tour of the bag. But this is information for it. The color is ivory. Okay, so that's the difference. Ivory is going to be more of a cream color compared to the chalk. The chalk is more closer to off-white. But that's the style code and the bag, and the color of the bag for soft tabby. Hello from Morocco. Wow, what time is it there? Yeah, it does look more cream. It does give elegance. I can agree with that. When I saw it, and then the ivory, especially in this silhouette, I figured it was more of an elegant bag to carry. I don't have this silhouette in this color. I didn't in my collection. So, and then with Saks Fifth, their colors are limited. Hi, everybody that's coming in. Or should I say good day? That way it'll cover depending on what time it is where you are. 5 in the morning in Morocco. So Morocco that's not a huge time difference. I thought it was going to be a bigger time difference than that. This one doesn't have a size. It's just described as a soft tabby. So to me, I think it's bigger than a 26. Well, at least taller. But I'll put the 26 beside it to see if the length is the same as well. But I'm just going to detach the straps. It's going to make it much easier to kind of move the bag around. Thank you. So it does have the exterior zipper. Oh, I was saying that with Saks Fifth Avenue, they have limited colors. So usually if you catch a different color as Saks online, at least, I would be surprised. Maybe it just came out or something like that. But the only colors that I've seen with Coach are chalk and ivory or black. That's usually what Saks Fifth usually has. The inside of the back pocket is like a canvas material, if you all can see that fabric. All right, and then the inside of the soft tabby is pretty simple. It does have the dust bag. And this inside, the lining part, it is suede. It's not the suede-like material. It's actual suede, so I can feel that, and I noticed that right away. I try to, because if I'm unwrapping something and I cut it, I mean, I would be upset at myself. I can't blame the manufacturer or anything like that. It would be on me. So I try to carefully unwrap my bags, especially when I'm using scissors, and these are pretty sharp and pointy. So once you cut leather, that's it. It's pretty an extensive process to try to repair it. So I try to be pretty careful. But this is the inside. Just a zipper pocket. It seems kind of odd to have a zipper pocket on the front side of the bag, right where you're going to snap it, because depending on how much you put in there, that can kind of interfere with you trying to close the bag. But And it does have Coach right here, if you all can see that. But the inside is just wide open. Just a zipper pocket, and that's it. So suede lining on the back flap. And then the rest of it is like a canvas material. So I'm going to put some of the stuffing back in it so that it'll kind of keep its shape. And then I am going to put it beside the 26 to see if the length and the size is, if there's a huge difference, or if they're pretty much the same. And this does come with a shoulder strap and a crossbody strap. So this is the crossbody strap. And it's adjustable. It looks like you'll get a pretty good amount of length in there to shorten it or lengthen it. So you can have a long shoulder bag or just a crossbody bag itself with that strap. And this is a shoulder strap that you cannot adjust. And this is the shoulder strap for it. So I'll at least put this on there. A crossbody strap I think would really get in the way, but the shoulder strap, you can at least see it. And then I'll go ahead and do the comparison with the Tabby 26. Oh, and I have my gold Tabby charm I'm going to put on here also. I don't have anything in the bluebell color. Does it come in more colors? The only colors that this comes in with at Saks is black that I've seen. Ivory and black are the only two. And this is the silver Tabby charm, wrong one. But I don't have anything in the bluebell color. When I unwrapped the aquamarine the other day, people were calling it sky blue because that color is one of those that comes up pretty weird on camera, especially with my background being yellow. But I think overall it can kind of depend on your phone. If you have on your phone, or if you're watching YouTube on TV, all of that makes a difference, because I've watched it on different devices and I can see the color differences too. So I completely understand the comments. Hi, I'm glad you caught my live too. This is my first live. But this is what it looks like, y'all, with the Tabby charm on it. And then after I attached the charm to the other Tabby in a different video, I went and looked at the website. It was kind of hanging off of it was hanging below the base of it. So to keep that from happening, you can hook it up higher, like actually on the strap. And that'll ensure that it's not going to touch the below the base of the bag. But I think that's cute. That does look elegant and classy, I would say. So let me just do the side by side with the Tabby 26. And I think I'll do the tie-dye one that I unboxed. No? Well, no, this is the one I was just talking about. The one that people think the comments, y'all thought this was sky blue, but it's aquamarine. To me it looks very, very close to sage. But just a comparison of it. The length is actually the same. I guess it looked longer because it's shorter, but the length looks to be about the same. And then height, and this is the Tabby 26 in the color aquamarine. If you all did not catch that video, it is a part of the 16 days of Coach in May. Height wise, you can see the difference in the soft Tabby's height versus the 26. Thank you. Yes, please like the video. What color does this look to y'all? Does this look sky blue or bluebell in this light, or does it look like it could be closer to sage? It almost looks gray at different angles. So that's why I said you can, yeah, it kind of gives blue, and then to me it looks gray. Because I'm looking on a different device. See, bluebell. So it's giving blue. So probably the yellow background washes out the green and it makes it look like it's blue. So if I bring it closer, does that look blue or gray? Yes, it is closer to sage. To me, that's the true color of it, is closer to sage. So that's the comparison between the two. You are going to get more height in the soft tabby versus the 26. The 26, you're going to get more compartments. So you're going to get all of these dividers that I showed you all in the unwrapping of this, the zipper divider, and then a divider, another divider, and then a pocket on the back. So you're going to get all of that with the 26. To me, that is more of a sleeker bag. It could probably, I guess, just kind of depending on the occasion. The soft tabby, really either one could be more of an everyday carry, I think. But the soft tabby, with it being a little bit bigger, I would probably look at that as more of an everyday carry versus the 26. It really just depends on your preference, on your lifestyle, all of that. So, but that's it, y'all. I wanted to do this quick unboxing for the 16th day of Coach in May and let you all know again that I tried my best to get these entries in for the drawing, but my eyes would not allow. They literally started crossing. So I will finish the entries tomorrow so that I can do the drawing on Sunday. And there's quite a few night owls in here, so glad I'm not the only one. I'm not getting anything from the fruit drop, y'all. The cherries did it for me. I really didn't want to get any cherries at first, but when they went on sale, I decided to go ahead and get the white cherries, and then the denim cherries popped up, so I went ahead and added those too. So, but no, I don't think the new fruit drop, nothing really spoke to me to make me want to get it. I even tried to make myself get like a corner zip or something like that, and the strawberries, I like the retail strawberry drop from, it's probably going on about, I believe it's over a year. It's a white bag with the cherries are the strawberries are red, but they're trimmed in black. That's the collection that I really wanted. Excuse me. So it was kind of easy to pass on the new strawberry drop, but I'm not getting anything from it. Yeah, the denim drop, I think a lot of us, we crazy on the denim drop. I have never seen a drop like that before, like ever. And they restocked many times. I lost count of how many times they restocked, but that denim drop was so exciting. I don't know if it was because it had been so long since Coach had done a denim drop on the outlet side or what, but it was very pretty. That could have been part of it as well. It was a very pretty collection. The pieces that they chose for it, I think, caught a lot of people's eye. And for every single piece and silhouette to sell out and they had to keep restocking, I had not seen anything like that before. So that was a very exciting release. The powder pink, that release, I think that one made it, with it being so limited, I think that one kind of added to the the hype of that one, and with a lot of pieces selling out as well. But I think that a lot of times if Coach were to put different, I would say if they did more drops like they did the denim drop where they would offer more silhouettes, then I think they would really be able to sell more that way. But I don't know if with the powder pink they didn't want to overdo it, or they wanted to add to the value of it, so to speak, by limiting the silhouettes. I don't know. But the denim drop, they had every silhouette you can think of, even the little mini drawstring wristlet. So this little piece, y'all, it's like every time I unwrap a strap, it slips off and not without me noticing, but I did catch it this time. Yeah, they did. They limited it. And then when the Savannah came out, it's like if you didn't get the Savannah right away, they went up, was it $20 on the price? Maybe, was it 40 total? I think when it first came out, the Savannah, I want to say it was maybe 179. I think it was 179. And then I think now it's 199, the small. And then the large, I think, is like 220. So yeah, they did the pink girlies. I don't know. Maybe it's because they figured since it was pink that so many people like pink. That's why they did it like that. I don't know. But they really showed out on the Aaron bag, because the Aaron bag was 219 or 229 when it first came out. And I think that bag now is 279, and it's been sitting at 279 for probably going on 2 weeks. So, and they randomly restocked that in pink as well. I missed the I don't quite get the Armani sisters comment. Getting what was the price of the room before? If you all didn't know, it was I took like a Coach break for probably about 10 years. And so I missed out on a lot of the collections. Like when I started getting Coach last year back into Coach, that's when I started getting Rowans and all that. So what were the prices before? And I immediately noticed that they took the feet off of the regular Rowan, which is what I saw a lot of before when I was not really purchasing Coach anymore. And are you talking about the large Rowan or the regular Rowan that they went up on the price? And it's like they go up on the price, so when they come down, people get excited because it's like $20 cheaper than it was before. The regular is like $149 and the large is $179, which is usually what it is when they release something new, but then they started holding it at $199. Yeah, it's $179. But that's it, y'all. I am going to go ahead and close this out and go rest my eyes and prepare to go ahead and get all those comments and entries calculated so that I can share those with you all on Sunday. So thank you all so much for watching my very first live. Let me know if you all watched the replay. If you can comment, let me know if you would like me to do lives more often. And hopefully this saves so I'm not gonna delete it. So this is my first one. I'm like, I don't want to hit a button and delete the live. I want it to save so that anyone that wasn't available to watch it now can watch it later. Thank you so much. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night as well. Thank y'all. So I hope you all enjoy the 16th day of Coaching May. And I will see you all in the next video. As always, have a very, very wonderful day.